So we start with the legs straight in front, and you just have the arms in like robot arms or dropped away from the ears. And then you breathe and you come back to the point that you can keep the height, so you're not rounding. And you keep the height, come back as far as you can. And of course the bolster gives you that support for the mid, low back. And then you come up, you lift the heart, and you come up really high, and I can really feel this area working. So it's a really strong core exercise. And core responds well to higher reps. However, this is quicker because it's so hard.
Yeah.
You don't need
a lot.
10 or 12 reps. And it'll respond.
I'd love to try that, to just see how, like, I wonder how, if my core is better now, you know, like it won't be that hard for me maybe.
So we can put all the core exercises in one video, so we'll keep going and then I'm going to go through with you.
Okay.
And then the next one is a biggie. You're going to take the hands behind the head, do the standard curl. The bum stays down, so the bolster or the meditation pillow is right at the tailbone. Hands are behind the head. You take an inhale, and then you exhale, curl up. Really curl up, so not a little bit, but really curl up so you contract strongly. And then inhale all the way back. And I'm saying this like, it's a piece of cake. It's really strong.
It's really hard, right?
I can really feel this in here.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then coming all the way back, if that's possible. Like some people have, it's too much through the neck, but you can come up to there. And then you come back up, and you're going to bring the heels to the outside edges of the yoga mat. And then you come back into the one we just did. But this one you turn, and you're gonna bring the arm towards the opposite heel, and you saw out, so Pilates repertoire terms, and you come back to the middle, so you're very robotic. And then you turn, and you reach over, and you go over, you know, you might be here, and you reach over, and you come back up, and then you come to the other side. I'll just do it again. So you're coming across, breathing in, coming back up, turning robotically like a framed square, and then out. And then you do the reverse. You come back, and you lean back to that corner, and then you come up really tall, and then you come back to this corner. Inhale, exhale up, and I'll do one more time each side. So coming over, and again, this is where you can just pause the video if you need to just keep going because you get really strong.
Yeah.
And back, and then up like so. And then the last place that we go into is the low core. So you're going to take the bolster about halfway down, and you take the bum to the top, and then arms can be kind of anywhere on this one, and you take the knees directly above the hips, but not in, because you don't want to shorten the psoas and the hip flexor. You actually want it quite long, so the low core really contracts, and you relax the upper body. And then you can take both legs out maybe an inch or more, or you can keep one knee there and not move it, so not pull in, but keep it over the hip, and then touch this foot down and come back, and
it's like dead bug.
It is like dead bug,
but more challenging.
That's right, because you'll get a greater range of motion with the length of the spine. And then of course you can do both. So when I did this morning, I did both. I do touch because I've been working at this for a while. Really works the transverse, so the band of muscle here and back. And then, so you can do it that way. And then you take the toes together, and you rotate the knees out. This will feel on the sides, external obliques, and then you can come partway down. Personally, you may work up to all the way down, and you keep the low back pressing, so the handles here are really pulling in, and I can really feel this working. And you do that maybe 10 times, but you're working towards exhaustion for each one.
Okay.
And it might be 8 times, 4 times. You just kind of go until you lose the form. And then you turn, this is really different. The heels are apart, knees squeeze together like tweezers. And now we're going for the midline. And that works the linea alba, so the very center seam of the core. Just like in that 6-pack, it's the center seam. Okay. And that really stabilizes the front panel of the core. Yeah, so you come out and down. you come back, and then you just die.